tunnel. These folks need to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners. 65 yards on the ground. Yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Joe Mixon, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
The score, Niners 7, Buccaneers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
What up, boy? Bitch. Stupid ass skinny bitch.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Want that? I'm on the way to bring it to you.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Barkley, the ball carrier. Chuck Clark brought him down. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Buccaneers
on 1st down, Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
First down, Buccaneers.
Where the fuck is my free safety at, bruh? Why this nigga ain't playing? There we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Another try for Barkley, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Stop. I'm finna start beating ass. What you said? Katie on the mopper.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Stop pushing the button.
Had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out.
Already in the game.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Well, I got badges.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Nice.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I maybe jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Join me, bitch.
Now they try the right side here. And he stopped immediately there.
Another carry for the
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Maybe
I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to air one out.
Come on, man. Why you ain't throw that shit to the fucking sideline, bro?
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I'll make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On play action, Rodgers looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Nope.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
The kicker on.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, 49ers 7.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now it's Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a real sack. You're really almost discrediting their work.
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, never had a chance to straighten itself out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
You said something for the what? What's up for the what? Hell. Some more.
Now a handoff looking right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Hart on the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find some way to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now it's Lockett.
Go upstairs and go.
And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Say what?
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 37-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain of 32 that time. 1st and 10.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Carr, I love you to death, but swoop a bit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Wait.
Chill. It ain't nothing but disrespect coming next.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Garoppolo. That'll be caught by St. Brown. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
This nigga didn't block a soul.
Yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Chin.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
And of course, who had him?
Rifles one that's intercepted.
That's for real.
Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Not the way we envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
You see the what's his name fold today? The coach.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Who had him?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
That boy gonna be running for his damn life. He's gonna be running for his life.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
See that thing.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I need touches.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Again, it's Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Saquon Barkley on the
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
Playmaking shot creator. He's got a lot, man.
Dallas Goedert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Right there.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
That's Nate right there.
Basketball, y'all boys play. That's what we got to do.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown, but it'll be 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Fucking still fall on that.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 20, 49ers 14.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
Why do they do this?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, keep going, man. Good shot.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now he's forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jayon Brown. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now they try the right side here. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh.
21.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
Oh.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Indeed.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to Mooney. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
There it is.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They run for it with Mixon. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Is it fucking raining? What's up?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Carl Lawson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
2nd down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
I think it is raining, yo. Yeah, it's raining.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now they go for 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
I got top. Moving with me, Carl. Play with me. Play with me.
I got top left, bro.
I got top right.
Here we go. 21.
Watch out.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Wow. That's Kobe for real.
That's cold
From
right
the
there.
gun, it's Garoppolo.
That
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
play.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
So it's 1st and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you got to score here. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there.
Nice,
His
gorgeous.
second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are a point away from leading this
Man, only 2
game.
of them was actually real shots.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
makes the score Niners 21, Buccaneers 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bitch.
Hey, let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bang.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Boy, and one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No.
To throw again, Rodgers gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
First down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh,
Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and
Boy, we
10.
look like the goddamn bad news bears out this week.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Well, there he's throwing the ball. So that nigga just looked for him. Oh, game.
I ain't getting the ball. I'm not getting touched. See that?
And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
There you go. You in there. Put you in there. Yes, sir.
And goes in. We need the
And
ball.
they took my assist away. Stupid. Not with 10.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Look at what we got there.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Hey, learn how to get paid.
For the lead, here's third and goal. Here's Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a fourth and goal. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk over
You need more
their
out of the
respective
guards, right?
sidelines, we take a break. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
20-yard line.
That was a good play.
You got the ball. Get that shit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
I had one coming on the other side. Where my help at on the other side?
Now Garoppolo.
What the hell? We need to talk about it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Back to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards. First down, Niners.
Oh, my God. I should have said tried to shit him. There it is.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Put niggas in the hoop.
With that, the ball game is
Put niggas in the
over.
hoop.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of
Stay on that.
Is that where all the action going? Is that where all the action going? It's a lot of action.
Spectacular.
It's a lot of action down there.
They didn't finish it off. You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're
Keep going,
still.
Cole.
You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Niners...